Hey Tom, this video is for you. This will make things a lot easier probably for you to understand instead of me trying to show you on Facebook. Okay, this is one of the most important things you need to know. This is a 89 cubic inch open push rod Sporster, okay? Which means, follow me over here with the camera please, which means that you have open push rods. There is no oil going to the top end. The way the push rods and the rocker shafts are lubricated are through these Zerk fittings, okay? So every other run, these are your Zerk fittings here. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? So every other run, you're gonna wanna just give it a shot of grease. I'm gonna show you what you're gonna need. This here is the grease gun. This is the type of gun you're gonna need, a grease gun. Just a regular old grease gun. Hopper, if you wouldn't mind, you put this on, you put it on to the thing right there. You give it like 1 pump. That's about it. You go to the next one. You give it like maybe maybe a half a pump maybe. Okay? And you go to the next one, which is right over there. You give it 1 pump. Alright? Then you go to the next one. Okay? You give it another little pump. Okay. That completes the process of lubing the top end. That is very, very important. That keeps the top end lubed for you. Then you can take and wipe all the excess grease off your Zerk fittings. You know, wipe the excess grease off. Okay. Over here is your oil tank. You do not want to fill it up to the top. You want to fill it, keep it just below this level right here. The level of these lines, so it only needs a half a tank. This thing is for the 1/8 mile, and that's all the oil it needs. That lubricates the rods, everything in the below. Okay. Now we're going to come over to this side over here on the bike. Over here, right here, is what's called your dead man switch. Okay. This here is what goes around your wrist. And if you look over here, all it is a matter of if you ever felt that anything happened, it pulls that out and that kills the bike. It's a very simple system. It's a set of points. The bike will not start if you do not have this in here. Okay? You have to have this in here. Okay? And the bike will not, or the bike will not start. That is a safety device that you are going to need to run on the track. Okay. I also know, you probably already know, right over here, right here is where the air goes in, where you fill up the air bottle for the air shifter. Okay? Alright, now we're going to go into the starting procedure. Over here is your fuel turn on. You just turn the fuel on. It's a little tight. Yes, it's new. It's on. Okay, now, let me step over here a little bit. Here's where you start it. You take this as a safety clip to make sure that this thing, if it ever fell out while you're racing, you don't lose it. You loosen this up a little bit. Pull this out. Okay? Now, you're going to want to check and make sure we got fuel.
Yes, we do.
Okay, we have fuel. Okay, you're going to give it a couple of squirts of fuel. Now you take your starter. By the way, this will be, I'm going to send you a brand new starter. I'm not going to send you this old starter. I want you to have a brand new one with the bike. So I'm going to be making you a brand new starter to go with it. Okay, now, you see you have the socket on the end. You have this peg here. This peg here is to go underneath this lip right here. Underneath this lip right here. You put the starter motor in, wiggle it around a little bit till you feel it catch the nut. Now it's caught the nut. This is to stop it so you don't have to fight holding it while you're trying to start it. Here is the starter button. You hit the starter button. procedure of starting the bike. Okay? It's as simple as that. You should change the oil probably every couple of runs because you get fuel down in the oil. We run C12 racing fuel in this bike only. That's all it's been running this bike, and I suggest you, if you can get that over there, you stay with the racing fuel. Okay? That seems to be as much as I could show you right now. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. You have a great day, and let me know when you're ready for it to be shipped, and we will deliver the bike to your shipper. Have a good one, Tom. Thank you.